A little kid bites the arm of two older troublemakers who tried stealing someone's dog. The troublemakers run away, leaving little Akira grinning with his crooked teeth and weird superhero costume. He proudly calls himself the superhero of justice, Akira. Akira wakes up from this childhood memory and sees the bullet of wanting to remember his childhood dream. While preparing breakfast, Kencho mentions only a few villages and mountains of Japan left safe and isolated from zombies. Akira is delighted to hear since his family lives in such a village, Gunma. Akira then aids Kencho in turning his hair blonde as Kencho thinks it will make him stand out with his career choice. Akira ponders for a moment and announces he wants to become a superhero. Kencho blankly looks at him, so Akira repeats his statement in the same tone, not realizing he wasn't unheard, but he sounded stupid. The two sit on a table and discuss how Akira wants to become a superhero without having any superpowers. Akira shares what he researched about fighting against zombies. He then excitedly cuts off the childhood dream point and writes a new one. Become a superhero. The duo enters an aquarium and passes by all the zombie fishes in their respective tank to reach the back room of the aquarium. There, Akira finally finds the suit he was looking for. A bus full of uninfected people is surrounded by zombies near the aquarium. The driver asks to wait around till the zombies disperse, but there seems to be one tiny problem in the plan: an infected person. The person bites off the woman near him, alarming others with her scream. Everyone screams and runs out of the bus. Many get bitten, young girl panicking and murmuring she does not want to die yet. She tries to enter the aquarium but loses balance near the door. She would not have survived if it weren't for diver Akira to save her. Akira once again announces himself as the superhero Akira, while an unamused Kencho just lets it be from the door to aquarium. Akira had found out that shark suits are designed for divers to protect them against the shark bites. So if they can resist the bite as strong as a shark's, then they can definitely resist a zombie bite. As more survivors run towards the aquarium, Akira notices the girl from the convenience store, Shizuka, who finds him unamusing in that suit. Akira decides it's the time to show off how cool he is, only for a zombie to bite him. Kencho chuckles, realizing that the suit can resist the bite, but it will not cancel out the pressure caused by it. Before Akira could diminish the pain, a bunch of zombies jump on him, making him call for Kencho, who casually closes the door, letting the superhero save the day on his own. Akira finally throws the zombies in the water and sighs, smiling that Shizuka was definitely unimpressed by that. In the aquarium, the young girl cries again about the panic and fear as if only her life was at stake, while the others quietly take a breath. Akira comes back and tries to communicate with Shizuka that they should exchange contacts, only to get insulted by Shizuka. She calls him out for having an inferiority complex that made him adapt the look of a hero and try to save others. Kencho tries to defend him, but seems like the woman is pretty good at winning debates. She acknowledges he saves strangers, but questions if he thought about the danger this puts upon the ones that are close to him. As she continues to speak, the two boys are shocked at how difficult to please she is. Kencho starts arguing that they are trying to do something good here, while Akira thinks about how this could put Kencho in danger. He wonders what a true hero is, until he hears Shizuka reject sharing contacts with him, as he will put her life at risk this way. The ground suddenly shakes, surprising everyone. Kencho and Akira walk towards the source of the disturbance and see water in a dark corridor. Not only that, but a zombie shark walking on 6 human feet. They dash and warn everyone. The whole group starts running to find a safe spot, only to find a bunch of zombies in the aquarium they thought was safe. The zombies are thrown away by the violent shark, leaving one less danger for everyone. Shizuka points towards the emergency exit, and everyone runs towards it with that whiny girl still crying about not wanting to die. Shizuka holds her to calm her from panicking, but being a pathetic and selfish being, she throws Shizuka to ground and saves herself. The door is closed right before the shark bangs into it. Akira notices Shizuka missing along with the crying girl, who thinks muttering "it wasn't my fault" would put her off blame. Kencho tries to open the door, but it's stuck. Shizuka laughs sarcastically about this being the reason she does not like hanging with large crowds. Right before the shark could attack her, Akira jumps on it from an opening. Shizuka cannot believe he came to help her. The two then run around when Shizuka shares a plan for attacking the head of this shark with batteries, as its sensory organs would be electrocuted this way. Akira has to buy her time till she finds the batteries. Akira runs around to dodge the attacks of the shark, while Kencho feels the pressure to do something to help Akira. After running around for a little while, the shark causes a nuisance enough to throw Akira to the ground with his mask falling off. He tries to get up as he only needs a little more time, but his body does not seem to support him anymore. This is when the best friend comes to the rescue. Kencho pulls his favorite move. He throws all his clothes at the shark and lures the shark towards the vent opening he is hanging at. Kencho is about to slip right into the shark's mouth when Akira finally gains some strength and Shizuka retrieves some batteries. She throws them towards Akira, who turns back towards the shark, chasing him, and attacks its head. The shark is finally taken down. As the sun sets, the three walk out, where Akira and Kencho inquire why she is not accompanying those people. Shizuka smiles that she is done with large crowds. She shares that they have the aim of living their life till they become zombies, while she aims to not become a zombie, so her sticking around with them won't be safe for her. She then shares distaste that he risked his life for her, but his response leaves Shizuka speechless. Akira replies that he would have saved Shizuka even if he was not trying to be a hero, since she is important to him now. Shizuka blushes at the response. As the two are about to leave, Shizuka finally exchanges contact with him and holds a genuine smile while mentioning it won't be a risk to do so. Akira is delighted to finally achieve that and hopes to see her again. On the ride back, he shares that Tokyo has nothing left for them and he would like to see his family now. So, Kanto's best secret place, the Gunma village, better look forward to them. Akira and Kencho gush over expensive watches and have a whole photo shoot wearing different watches. They then choose overpriced gold watches for themselves, something they could not afford otherwise. Akira cuts this off of his bucket list. At their home, the rooftop and the water tank is left empty due to the power outage in the city. Kencho wonders if they are the only ones left alive in Tokyo, but Akira seems to be noticing something more pleasant at the courtesy of the blackout. The whole sky shines with clear, bright stars, a sight that is covered by city lights and pollution. This brings Akira memories of stargazing with his family, and the two decide to visit Gunma. The next day, Akira and Kencho drive to get an RV for themselves, as it is a roughly 4-hour ride, and an RV is the safest zombie-protected option for them to travel in. The cherry on top is one of Akira's bucket list wishes. As the guys reach in front of the showroom, they run into Shizuka. Akira is delighted at the coincidence, and once again tries to offer her to tag along, and once again gets brutally rejected. As Akira deals with the rough rejection, Kencho and Shizuka get into a discussion. Shizuka also repeats Akira's words of an RV being the safest option to travel in this apocalypse. This lights up Akira, and he tries again with the reason of them thinking alike. Shizuka once again tells him it is not a good idea, but then Kencho comes to his friend's rescue. Kencho points out that she does not know how to drive, so, according to her risk analyst self, it would be far safer for her to tag along with them rather than drive unsafe. Cornered by the desperate boys, Shizuka finally gives in. The boys go wild, seeing all the RVs and look around to choose the best one they like. Shizuka, on the other hand, looks for an RV best suited to not draw much attention and much fuel. She denies taking the lavish RV the boys suggest, but Kencho is confident that there must be an RV she cannot help but love, and it only takes a few moments for that to happen. Shizuka finds an RV with minimal design yet a lavish interior that she can't help but want. Before the boys could tease her more for it, a bunch of zombies entered the showroom, finally having found living beings. The three get into the closest RV and run off towards the highway. Kencho travels beside them on their bike. One more bucket list wish completed. Akira finds it weird that the highway is this empty, as this rarely happens. Shizuka shares that people must not have gotten time to flee, as no virus has spread this fast ever before. Akira is interested in Shizuka, thinking it is a virus. But she is logically correct when she says only viruses can meddle with the nervous system and mess up brain chemistry. She is optimistic that there could be some antivirus that could cure this, and it's a chance whether scientists are willing and alive to work on it or not. So, there might be a chance that as they fight for their lives in the middle of the apocalypse right now, there might be scientists working on a solution somewhere else. Their smooth ride is halted by a spiky trap puncturing the tires of their bike and RV. But the worst part is Kencho getting poorly injured due to the accident. A few vans surround the three with a group of baseball players on top of them with an old man in the middle. Akira seems to have fallen short of breath as the old man greets him with a long time no see. The person in front of him is someone Akira never wanted to face again. Chief Kosugi from work. He was the boss who used to be brutal upon his workers, always bullying and pressuring Akira into working hard and more and never letting him catch a break. The intensity of that man's pathetic personality can be measured by the fact that Akira is unable to breathe in front of him and feels helpless to talk back. After some petty dialogues and cheap dramatics, Kosugi offers to help change their tires and treat Kencho, but only at the cost of making Akira work for him for 2 days. The three do not seem to have a way out of there, and cannot even think of an escape when Akira goes mindless in front of Kosugi. For the sake of Kencho, he agrees to work for 2 days, while the three hope this Kosugi keeps his promise. As they reach what Kosugi calls his company, Akira notices a bunch of people working tirelessly for him. They seem exhausted and worn out but keep working as Kosugi commands. An already terrified Akira feels more constricted at this sight. Kencho and Shizuka worry about Akira and the situation but cannot do anything due to the injuries Kencho has faced. As Akira also starts working and carrying things around, he realizes how hard everyone around is working without a single complaint. The heat and sunlight are enough to drain them out, so Akira decides to store some beers for their dinner. Kosugi notices this and shouts at Akira for wasting beer and electricity for these people. Akira feels speechless yet again, but is saved as some other workers notice this gesture, and it goes in the good books of Kosugi. Akira then notices that a bunch of zombies have been tied and are being used as animals to move trucks here and there. Kosugi mentions that they just need to be put to use properly, and then humiliates Akira for not being any different from zombies, so he should also mindlessly do as he says. A terrified Akira does not say a word back. Kencho worries about Akira's unusual behavior, but Shizuka knows from her childhood memories that even if a person grows out of a situation, fear never leaves the heart. Even though Akira was enjoying his life these days, the moment he saw Kosugi, the fear returned, making him feel like his old self. Other than their messed up bodies, Akira looks no different than zombies while working for Kosugi.